This is a quick overview of Module 3. This week we look at the themes of life and death. We have 4 readings, 2 short stories, and 2 poems that you'll be discussing in the area of our discussion on theme, setting, and tone. So in doing so, you'll discuss the central theme, and of course, theme is kind of a universal. It's often looked at as man against nature, man against man, or something that we can all relate to. And then we'll look very closely at both the setting, which is more the physical and the time and place in which the piece takes part, and the tone, which is really kind of the author's way of looking or expressing himself or herself within the story. Finally, we're going to begin our final project by selecting a source, one of the stories or 2 poems from within the textbook. And after you make that selection, you're going to answer a few questions and write a thesis statement. Now, the thesis statement, and let's look just briefly at the worksheet. This has a series of questions to help you think about it. Now, you don't necessarily have to answer these specifically. So far, what readings connected the most? Explain your reasoning. These are to get you to help you to decide what piece you're going to analyze over the next several weeks. Finally, it gives a kind of template for the paragraph that you might write. The poem or story that I connected to most was written by Poe. The reason I chose this text is because, and so on and so forth. You can certainly use this as is, but feel free to expand and tell it in your own manner, as long as you meet the criteria that is in the rubric. Now, when we go back here, we'll take a look quick at the rubric. And it says that you should hit these areas: text, message, rationale, thesis statement. What specifically do you need to do to earn the most points and meet the requirements? First, introduce the text, tell us the author, tell us the title, and then tell us why you chose this. Introduction, summarize the overall intent. Give us a sense of the piece that you chose. Why was this chosen, and what is your connection with it? And then build the thesis statement, which gives a position on the text. Why, what your position is. And finally, it asks that you have obviously no grammatical errors and that you cite accurately in MLA. So that's kind of a long, drawn-out way to talk about what is one paragraph, but it's a really important paragraph, and I hope that you find a story that you really are passionate about, and if you need any help or have any questions, please feel free to contact your instructor. Thank you.